So we finally got an opportunity of seeing all of the Assassin's Creed Shadows trophies that are going to be within the game. There are a total of 55 trophies, and unfortunately we do not know of the values on any of those trophies. So we do not know if they're bronze, silver, gold. Well, obviously we know what will be the platinum though. So this list was actually taken from Ubisoft on Steam, and it shows every trophy along with its description of what makes things that you require of doing to get these trophies. And unfortunately some of them are hidden. Well, it kind of makes sense since due to the spoiler reasons of the game's story. So let's get in. Platinum, earning all of the outer trophies as you would expect. Then we're getting into Art of Ninjutsu, Master of the Way of the Shinobi. I'm not too sure how we can interpret that. Maybe perhaps they mean by the perk tree that you have to unlock them all, or maybe there's a leveling system in the background. Anyway, the next trophy is a similar case, but this time is Art of Kenjutsu, Master the Way of the Samurai. Then make it personal, engrave your first weapon, so basically upgrading it, or as they say, engraving your weapon. Very simple it seems. Sometimes perform a landing roll. Now, if they were interpreting this as if that it was done in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I believe it was in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, anytime when you fall from the high distances and on time when you press a certain button, you can activate a roll and basically negating the fall damage to a certain degree. Maybe that's what they mean by getting that kind of trophy. Reading is fundamental. Escape conflict by using a breathing reed to hide in shallow water. Actually, we've seen this from the very first gameplay presentation for Assassin's Creed Shadows that's been done, and I think it's kind of automatic and it's quite simple to do. Just your shadow. Distract the same enemy 3 times with the shinobi bells. They basically mean that any way that you want to distract an enemy and make sure you do 3 times on the same enemy, then you will get this trophy. Very simple. Hook, line, and swinger. Stay in the air by swinging from one grappling hook point to another. Very simple, and perhaps maybe you only need like 2 grappling hook points, so you're going from one point to another and basically coming back again, like turning around. Or perhaps maybe there's a specific area where you will be able to get this trophy naturally. Acrobatics, perform a leap of faith as you're doing a grappling hook swing with that animation at that timing, and then when you go right into the bushes or a haystack with a leap of faith. Adept Shinobi, perform your first assassination. Well, that's pretty self-explanatory. Master Shinobi, assassinate an enemy through a choji door. This was also one of the very first views that we've got an opportunity of seeing within Assassin's Creed Shadows. Basically make sure you do an assassination right through the door. Unseen, perform 5 assassinations in a row without being noticed or entering combat. As long as you're being sneaky, you will get this naturally. Giant Slayer, assassinate a powerful guardian in one go. I assume maybe you can play as Yasuke, go up to this guardian right behind him, and then you can assassinate him by one-shot kill. And I believe you can actually utilize this by taking advantage of the accessories mode and making sure anytime when you assassinate, you will get that one-hit kill, even if you're playing as Naoe. Adept Samurai, perform your first finisher as Yasuke, basically finishing off the enemies. We've seen this a few times already in the gameplays. Master Samurai, parry an incoming projectile. That's pretty self-explanatory. Perhaps maybe somebody shooting you with a bow, then you parrying it right on time, and you'll get this trophy. Unstoppable, use Samurai Stand before performing a finisher on an enemy. Perhaps maybe this is like one of the abilities or modes or movements that you can do within the game. This is Japan, actually. Kick an enemy from a high place. Well, this is pretty simple. Actually, we have seen this trophy done as well in the Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Make sure you kick an enemy from a high place and a long distance. You know, obviously the impact will kill the enemy as well. Over Design 3, perform a finisher on an enemy that is both poisoned and dazed. Well, that's pretty self-explanatory. Make sure you poison the enemy, the same enemy, and daze him as well, then finish him off. Final Hearing, sheath your weapon immediately after an enemy dies from bleed. Interesting. Perhaps this is some kind of like a callback to a certain movie or to a certain game or to a certain moment anyway. Adventurer, shoot an enemy in the knee with an arrow. Interesting, because I believe this was also from a movie and they kind of want to recreate that. It's a nice touch. test your might, defeat the final enemy in the tournament. Perhaps basically this is a specific trophy that you have to go through the whole tournament, and when you finally defeat the final enemy in the tournament, you will get this trophy. And I don't think it might be bronze, it might be a little more challenging, maybe silver trophy. That's just my thought though. Good form, complete your first kata. Zen Master, complete all Kuji Kiri. Erase occurrence, complete all legendary Samue. Basically, they're part of the side objective or side activities that you can do within the game, and as long as you complete them, you will get your trophies. Soul Sanctum, unlock the hideout. I think you will get this quite naturally. Chase the Morning, add a Samue to the hideout. As you guys may or may not know, you can customize your hideout to quite a big extent, and as long as you add a Samue to the hideout, you will get it. Against wood and stone, fully upgrade a building and a hideout. I assume you will require a lot of resources for you to be able to upgrade one of the buildings in a hideout. Everybody benefits. Adopt a pet. Very simple. I think it has to do something with the hideout. As long as you have a pet in there, basically it will signify yes, you have a pet now, and then you will get that trophy. Happy Place, reach the highest point on the map, as a self-explanatory. Pathfinder, visit every province on the map. Well, this is one more collectibles that you'll have to basically see everything that this game has to offer, and you have to visit everywhere. Scouting mission, gather information using a scout. That's one specific trophies. Quite simple, perhaps maybe it's a part of the story as well that you will get this naturally. Would you kindly complete a contract in each province? Well, they mean by one contract, so this means it's not going to be too tough or difficult, I should say. Nevertheless, we'll have to wait and see what do they mean by this contract. Is it going to be big scale, small scale, or just as simple as killing a VIP enemy? Afterwards, we're getting into the hidden trophies. Unfortunately, like mentioned, there are no descriptions on them, other than, well, we do know the names though. Prologue, A New League Rise, An Oath Fulfilled, Fall of the Shinbakufu, Epilogue, Death Blossom, The Thief, The Toxin Master, The Eager Assassin, The Ronin, The Warrior Monk, The Sharpshooter, Build Your League, Front of the Pack, Better Than a Bucket, Limitless, The Case of Trouble, Suit Yourself, Leap of Fail, Mortal Reminder, Collector, Made You Look. Some of these trophies, as you can kind of see by the name, that they're referring to a lot of collectibles that will be necessary to be done within Assassin's Creed Shadows as well, not just the story trophies that are purposely have been hidden away due to the spoiler reasons. And also, it's important to clarify that it does not seem like this game is gonna have any sorts of things to be done in relates towards its difficulty mode. And actually, just now noting that previous Assassin's Creed games had quite a similar trophy list. Past titles in the series offered trophies that focused on the combat moves, stealth assassinations, exploration milestones, and other simple challenges. And just like Shadows, these trophies include tasks for mastering combat skills, finding hidden or story-related content, and completing exploration challenges. This approach actually helps players to track their own progress and enjoy a rewarding experience that celebrates both the fighting skills and exploring the game's world. Nevertheless, these were all of the trophies within Assassin's Creed Shadows. Do let me know down in the comments, are you perhaps considering getting a platinum trophy within Assassin's Creed Shadows, or maybe you don't really mind that much? For me personally, 100% I will be platinuming this game. At that, thank you so much for watching, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys all and have a wonderful day.